Hey guys, this is the second part of the one that broke off. Ladies, I just want to thank you for taking time to watch Married Let's Talk. The thing about Married Let's Talk, I'm not even going to be asking people to subscribe anymore, to like, to thumbs up. No, it's not even about that. Whoever needs what I'm talking about, if you want, share it. If you feel like it's a blessing to you, share it. If not, then I hope you get something from it. What I want to say today is, when God asks you to move, ladies, move. When God say move, move. Don't try to rationalize it. Don't try to, see whether, was that God? If you say move, move. I want to tell you something. I don't know why a lot of us just feel like we have to be the sacrificial lamb to our family or to our children or to our careers. Jesus did that. He was the last lamb that was slain. Whatever is true, whatever is lovely, whatever is kind, whatever is nice, whatever is beautiful, those are the things that God said we should think about. But when you're constantly stressed out, you're constantly worrying, it's a sin. Because it means that you don't trust God. It means that you're not in a place where you know that God can handle the situation. Are you going through some stuff? Financial stuff? First of all, what did God say about finances? In the Bible, God talked more about money than anything else. Did you try to find out what he said about finances? Instead of listening to all these people that's talking about, don't pay tithes, what did God say? What God said? Don't listen to what people say. You see what the world is? The world is conniving. It's corny. Is it the world that makes it seem as if pornography is okay? That's the world you're listening to? Is it the world that makes it seem that children trafficking is okay? The same world that makes it seem as if smoking, hookering, smoking weed, doing all these things, it's okay. It's cannabis. God made it. It's a leaf. But what does it do to some of these people's bodies? Not the natural one. I'm talking about the one that a lot of people smoke. They be knocked out and your brain is slow. I grew up in Brooklyn. And growing up, a lot of people were smoking weed. And they, after a while, they couldn't even handle school. They couldn't handle school. This same world that we're living in, that they have their own rules and regulations of the way they want to do things. This same world that 1% are the one that's controlling everything. Is the same world that you're listening to? You better get your Bible and get to the word of what God is saying concerning you. That's the only way that you can ever have peace, joy that surpasses all understanding. Don't wait to a pastor or somebody tell you what God says. God created you for his own joy, for his own beautification. He created you. Go and find out what God says. And if you trust what God says, then do what he says to do. Do you know the definition of fear? False evidence appearing real. If you are a woman, a true praying woman, and I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying it's easy. Because let me tell you something. The enemy come to steal your mind. Once he get that, you're done. Once he get that, you're done. So when he has you worrying about things that you can't even control and things that you can't even change, you're worrying about your children 24/7. Who gave it to you? Who gave you children? I was watching a video this morning about a 67-year-old woman who just gave birth to her first child. She's been praying for years. But then something happened. 67, her first child. So everything that you have, you don't own. God owns it. So you talking about you need to protect it. Really? Who protecting you? You need to protect what? If God was to take care of your life right now, was to take your life right now, who's going to be protecting those things you left behind? So free yourself. Free your mind. Free your mind. Free yourself. Stop worrying. Stop worrying. Stop worrying. It's going to do you nothing but just age you. It's going to do absolutely nothing for you but age you. Is it easy? It would be nice to have 2 or 3 or 4 girlfriends come around and help you out, but that's even if you even open up your mouth to even say what you're going through. Everybody hot and everything. I don't want nobody to talk about me. At the end of the day, what you don't want nobody to find out, everybody gonna know. Everybody gonna know. But yeah, pray, sing songs, you know, do a lot of praising. Know the child of who you are. Know the child of who you are. You see the world that we're living in, we're not of this world. We're in the world, living in it. But don't make the things of the world your reality, because this world is not reality. This is not reality. There's a song that we used to sing, and I know y'all watched some of my other videos where I was singing this song. I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna sing this one. And it's Yoruba, because things just sound better in the Yoruba way. Ayé lọ́jà, ọ̀run nílé, jọ̀wọ́ Jésù, mú mi dọ́dọ̀ rẹ, má ṣe gbàgbé o, mú mi délé bàbá. Ayé lọ́jà, ọ̀run nílé. The world is a marketplace. Heaven is where we're going. So everything that we are accumulating and we're working so hard for, at the end of the day, when God calls you and says, sweetheart, it's time to come home, what you gonna do with them things? You ain't here to guard it. You know? Yeah, we live long to declare the glory of the Lord in the land of the living. Yes, you do. All of that and then some. But when God said it's time, it's time. I want you guys to have an amazing, amazing day. Because every day is a gift. Every day. I'm recognizing that now. Every day. It's a gift. A lot of people die in the middle of the night. That's why I don't understand why people will go out, commit sin, think they hiding it. But who you really hiding it from? Because who are you really hurting if not God? Human beings can decide to say, you know what, I'm done. I'm finished. I'm out of here. But God is the one that you're really breaking his heart. How you claim you love God and you raise your hand up to God, and as soon as one little pleasure come along, boom, every time. Every time. So let me tell you something. Let God be the one that you fear. Let God be the one that you listen to. Let God be the orchestrator of your life.